So, we are finally back to actually complete the game.
Yeah.
Properly.
Beyond this door is the beginning of the end of your journey. Are you prepared for what lies ahead? I need a moment to calm down. Okay, I'm good.
Sora! Can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, sure. What is it, Mickey? Why the fuck are you wearing a crown? I'm the one who wears a crown! Stupid bitch! Oh, Mickey, why? I wear the crown here!
He does have that I'm not here to fuck around face.
Yeah, right? It's just a little funny to see that these two guys are pretty level and then Mickey is like super short.
Get ready, Xemnas. It all ends here.
So, like the final fight in Kingdom Hearts 1, this fight has multiple stages.
It seems your hearts have led you to obliterate.
Where are they right now?
Perhaps
Inside Kingdom Hearts?
too loyal to
I-
one's heart.
Guess.
Like, there's a fucking city
Have
here.
to be sure
There's a dragon.
Shh, don't spoil that.
You don't see it?
No, not a clear picture of it.
We saw it for a second. Oh, okay. I guess we're doing this fight on our own.
We can take him on our own.
All right.
Just get ready to hit the reaction command.
Coolest sequence in the game.
Yes. And since we're not farming for items, we could finally have Riku in the party.
Let's go.
The world of nothing. I don't remember this part. Oh, wait, now I remember this part. Wow, that's a booming stereo system.
Ow!
You missed the reaction command.
I know. Although, but like, look at all this crazy anime,
Bullshit going on.
I know, but you know what? I love it. I call it anime bullshit, but you know
still
I love
great.
it.
It's still fucking great.
Okay, so we just gotta knock these enemies into the thing there.
If it charges, you die.
No, it doesn't.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But imagine if you did die, though. That'd be sad.
Didn't we fight these things in space?
You know, what is this thing anyway? What is this cylinder thing? Like, what do these things do?
I don't know, but I'm meant to get here and now.
Like,
Anyway, didn't we fight these guys in the gummy missions?
yeah, so what? Now...
I think this is the first time we've ever that this has ever happened, that we fight like a gummy.
So wait, if one hit knocks them aside, does that mean the gummy ship does less damage than Sora?
Shut up.
Wow, Roxas. Haven't seen you in a while.
Okay. Yeah, this first part of the fight is pretty uneventful, but after this it gets a little more exciting. Yeah, so I was on there for 2 seconds just to...
Finish off.
Yeah.
Still though, what is the point of these cylinders? What do they provide?
It's a giant thing shooting buildings at us. I don't know. Just...
But what does it provide?
I don't know, Jason! I don't know!
Okay.
It just looks cool!
You're not wrong there.
Riku's like, now his dream of being inside Sora is about to come true. Oh, damn it. Alright. You gotta fight the, you gotta destroy that core thing, and the shield is gonna pop up here and there, and you gotta kill all the enemies to gain access to it again. So Riku finally gets to fight, and the first thing Sora does is just absorbs him into his clothes.
Well, not the first thing, but he definitely did it. That's a little annoying that it forces you to sequence fight enemies.
Well, that's the final bout. It's exciting. I mean, I'm kind of just shredding through these guys because I'm level 99.
That's true.
I'm not even sure if you can save your experience after this fight or not.
No, you can't. I remember playing this
This is the final mix version, Jason. And there was nothing after this for the for vanilla, but here there's a lot of stuff to unlock.
That's true. I mean, I guess it just I don't think it would take you to I don't think the XP would carry over. I just don't think so. How do they even get up there?
They flew.
Oh, okay. And that's Xemnas right now?
That's the No Heart?
The No Heart?
Yeah, he's actually a super boss in Birth by Sleep.
But it sounds like Xemnas. So, but it's not Xemnas? I don't get it. You know, I never understood, like, the phases of this final fight. I found them fun.
And now it's done.
But I just never understood them.
We're gonna fight this guy again.
Just not in this game.
No, we are.
Oh, right, you're right.
There's multiple stages.
Oh, how'd we end up here?
I guess he was inside that suit of armor thing.
I need more hearts.
Xemnas, there's more to a heart than just anger or hate. It's full of all kinds of feelings.
Like jealousy and contempt.
And love.
And lust.
And love. Riku looks at Sora and blushes.
Unfortunately, I don't.
Now, if you played Birth by Sleep, that last line he says is actually pretty sad.
Well, I haven't played Birth by Sleep, so...
You're gonna.
Gosh,
Oh,
did
that's
great.
true. Yeah. What does it? That line has more meaning to it in Birth by Sleep.
A lot of things in this game have more meaning to it with Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, but you would think Birth by Sleep would come out first, but nah.
Well, this is the final mix. It came after Birth by Sleep.
I know, but he still said this in the original
How am I gonna
version.
Face everyone like this.
Sora, you fucking...
At least Riku still has a sense of humor.
Hurry!
Hurry where? Yeah, he doesn't...
You don't
He
belong
can't
in
use
Dark
darkness
Realm
anymore.
Riku.
But he still has Dark Aura and Dark Sphere and Dark Shield.
I don't fucking know.
Are they the only two that can see her?
I think.
Well, I'm not sure. But we better hurry and get through.
Every time you see a dark portal, your first instinct is, let's go through. Actually, no. But then again, they are already in some kind of mysterious realm. I guess that is their best option.
And, I mean, the dog went in it, so it has to be safe, right?
Yeah.
Right? That's how logic works.
Right.
Thank you. Nominate. Sure.
Psst, no problem.
We meet again, like we promised.
Huh? You said we'd meet again. But when we did, we might not.
What the fuck? Hey, I need my final form. Get back inside me.
But I knew.
Hey, Soul, get back in my body!
Strange.
I think I understand.
Sora's just staring at his ghost. I mean, he
No,
probably,
that's not his. That's Roxas.
No, I know he probably knows it's Roxas, but can you imagine, like,
Remember you.
something comes out of your body and it's transparent, and you're like, did my soul just literally leave
Well,
my
if it doesn't
body?
look like me, I would know that it's not my soul. But in any
I
case,
did it. We got to meet our original selves.
But, like, why do they get to leave and say hi to each other?
Again.
why not?
Right. Anytime Sora and Kairi are together.
This really is. It is touching,
Right,
though.
Sora?
Yeah.
Do they have, like, a romance between them?
Well, they are Kairi and Sora, and the real Sora and Kairi do have a romance, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but
Like they have a romance through them.
Sharp.
okay,
And a bromance to Axel. If you want to count that, too.
fair enough.
You're all still you.
Hey, where were you during that whole time? Well, I didn't want to interrupt.
Riku.
But, dude, come on,
Could
I need
he-
some explaining.
Could he see...
mean, he's met both Roxas and Naminé. I think he could see them.
What?
You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to. Otherwise, why was he just sitting back there, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, what was that?
Well, we're separated from...
Right there. What is that?
That thing?
Yes.
That is just interesting eye candy. Oh, there's the dragon. Granted, it is a cool looking sequence, but there are things about it I question.
Like everything?
Well, I mean, like, what's about to come up? Like, like,
It's so convenient.
where the fuck did that thing come from?
It just conveniently exists.
And how do you know how to drive that thing?
Sora!
The no
Okay, yeah,
mobile?
so this little nobody rider, obviously way too convenient.
I would be scared to death riding that thing as Sora.
No, don't worry. All anime characters have magnetized shoes
God.
on all surfaces, except when the plot befalls
Okay.
otherwise.
Yep, just absorb
Okay, so
and square button to use the laser.
I know that this final sequence is cool.
Yes,
Obviously
it is.
it's cool.
It is delicious eye candy. That's one thing I give Nomura props
But,
for,
like-
is that he really knows how to design eye candy.
But now, like, why? Why is this here? Why does this dragon have jetpacks? Why did that dragon have two, like, cylinders? Like, why, you know?
I don't know if it's because I'm level 99, but I'm doing a lot more damage than I remember doing when I played the original Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, yeah, me too. I basically had to rely on the laser to take down the stuff.
Yeah. Which I'm gonna show off in a minute.
Yeah, if you get enough energy. Then.
I am gonna get enough energy.
Can you absorb energy from those lasers or no?
I don't know exactly.
All right, laser time!
Laser time, done.
This is a very strange nobody dragon.
I don't even know if it is a nobody,
It has this symbol on it.
but it's like mechanical. It's like
I mean, maybe this
it's
is
made of building parts. It's I don't.
maybe this is all the power that Xemnas was able to take from Kingdom Hearts.
No, I don't fucking know.
I'm sure the wiki might be able to tell us more. But then again, like I said, we should have the explanation already.
Okay.
Also, where are you? Are
How
you
is
still in the world that never was?
We're in Kingdom Hearts?
No,
We went through the door, remember?
But then you guys left the door because you were back on the platform.
I don't fucking know, Jay!
Damn it, Nomura!
Okay, come on. Just, come on, let's get this over with. There we go. And now this part's done.
Really? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I thought you also had to hit the...
you had to destroy the tail, the two cylinders it has on its side, and then the two wings, and you're done.
Well, I can't fly anymore, so I'm gonna go down.
You're speaking a little too soon, I feel.
I didn't say he died, I'm just saying he's going down.
Is this the last phase? No, Sora.
So wait a minute. Is that whole city, or is that whole bottom the whole city of the world that never was?
I don't know,
It looks
Jason.
like it. It looks like, you know, lights and shit. Yeah, well, I mean, definitely very city-like now at the bottom. Alright, so we're just gonna lose this convenient rider.
Well, you know, they gotta get on the ground to beat the shit out of the No Heart again.
Oh, and it's gone.
Hey, Riku? Yeah? I wanted to thank Naminé, but
But I forgot.
I couldn't bring myself to say it. Not until everything was back to the way it was.
Wait a minute, was this?
Don't worry.
What?
We'll make
Was
that
this in the original game?
Once this is
Yes.
over, you can thank her all you want.
I don't remember this. I don't remember that conversation at all.
Well, it's been a while.
Maybe.
And after fighting him in Birth by Sleep, you would be happy that all he's doing is sitting down in that chair this entire time.
Yeah?
Yes.
What did you call him again?
The no heart. Ow. Ow. No, no, come on, get back in there. Dear God, the damage I'm doing.
I know, right? It's very...
So you just gotta glide through here, and you gotta find a stationary building like that one and do the reaction command onto it. Ow!
Oh,
Before it moves.
Not stationary anymore.
No.
Any second now.
Ow.
You'll get a building.
Okay, come on. There we go. This is really cool, though. This whole sequence is cool.
Yeah, it is. Also, like, No Heart is taunting Sora and Riku the whole time, trying to make them betray each other. Like, he says the line every now and then. He'll be like, Sora, are you certain you can trust Riku?
Does he really say that?
Yeah, he does.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you'll hear it in the recording because you're beating the crap out of him, but he'll say something. He says, "Sora, are you certain you can trust Riku?"
He says "cursed fools," but I used to think he was saying "curses rule," and I didn't know what the fuck that meant.
I think to Riku he says, "Riku, don't you think you're above Sora?" or something like that. Like he tries to make them betray each other.
Ow. Right in the fucking dick.
Huh. No. I feel like because you're level 99, this is stupidly easy.
Heroes from the realm of light.
How many zebras had to die for him to make that outfit?
Not allow it to end this way.
Well, zebras are really big, so probably just one or two.
If light and darkness are eternal, then surely we nothings must be the same. Eternal.
You're right. Light and darkness are eternal. Nothing probably goes on forever, too. But guess what, Xemnas?
That doesn't mean you're eternal.
Again, also another cool thing, but ever since fighting the Data version of him, this is going to be kind of underwhelming.
Anger and hate.
Almost simplistic. Up in the air.
You know what? I am going to try to show this off. Reversal. Ow. Ooh, so that's how the game intended you to do that. But I was just using Riku's limit to just avoid all that bullshit in the Data fight.
You know, where are you right now? Do you know where you are?
You've been asking that question how many times now? And
No, but like, this is a new place. So I'm asking the same question of a new place. Do you know where this
I
other
don't
place is?
know where this is, Jason. I don't...
Do you think...
I know...
Wait. Do you think Nomura even knows where this place is?
I don't know, Jason. He just... I get the impression that he just writes as he goes along. I mean, delicious eye candy, yes, but...
Not necessarily put together well.
Yes.
This is stupidly simplistic.
Oh, wait, no, I want... Yeah, there we go.
Is that all you got? Yeah. I'll take him.
are you? I hope this catches him.
Probably not, but...
Oh, that reminds me. In order to get one of the journal requirements, you have to perform every single limit, including Genie's limits in each of his forms.
Wait, he has multiple forms. How do you access them again?
You just... the drive question mark thing?
Ah, right, gotcha. So he has 4?
Yeah, one for each of Sora's drives.
Ah, okay.
Except for limit.
Right.
You know, I have one simple request, and that is to have the ability to shoot frickin' laser beams out of my hands. Now, obviously, my cycloptic colleague informs me that that can't be done.
Sir.
Oh.
Only you, though. Oh, well then.
And all the other powers of my other subordinates, alright then.
Alright,
Because
cool.
if you notice in the no heart fight, I mean, actually, you wouldn't notice because I killed him too fucking quickly. He was using, everyone else's abilities.
Really?
Yeah, like, you also would have seen Diz's, water clones, had I not, you know, utterly destroyed him so quickly.
What about Axel's fire?
Yeah.
Huh. So...
Zemnis's, Zaldin's, like, you know, blades and stuff.
So, Zemnis is pretty fun. Is that why he's in charge? Because he could basically do everything the others can, and more?
Not dealing with your bullshit.
Couldn't give a fuck.
Let's just go down to the floor.
Look, Riku, we can conjure random swords! Yes! Magic!
No. This is anime. Okay. Alright, so when's the... Oh, yeah, here we go.
One of the coolest sequences ever. On its own.
Although stupid junior high me couldn't figure out for a while that I had to push X to defend Sora.
Let's see, can he do it? Can he do it without taking a single hit?
I don't care, it's...
I know, the end of the game.
It's over. Although, it really sucks that Zemnis is the only data battle that drops power boosts. Because, like, fighting him takes so long with all these, like, cutscenes and shit.
And he's also the only one with 2 forms. So his fight's even longer. Sora, I love you! Oh, my back! You know, Riku can take a hit. Like, dude is sturdy.
He can take a hit too!
Yeah,
Wasted again!
But Riku has taken sequenced hits. You know? Like, unavoidable hits.
He has once more equipped.
Well, isn't he lucky?
No, I have Lucky Lucky. He doesn't have Lucky Lucky.
Shut up, Edge. That's not what I meant, obviously. And
it's done! We beat the game!
I must have the flashiest death scene of all my subordinates! Ah!
Yeah, just remember this.
I wouldn't be too
Oh.
Okay, the game's not over. Pick up your controller, Andrew.
No. It's just sperm. It's easily defeatable. You know.
With a piece of tissue paper. And usually a condom.
I can't. Don't say another word. It's not over. It's just not.
Listen, don't go out like that punk bitch Axel, alright?
How can you say that? Even if we could go on. Look where we are.
Aw, come on, Riku. You've been hanging out in darkness too long.
You just gotta look on the bright side of life.
Positive.
Always look on the bright side of... Ow.
Got it.
Just walk. Sora's just it's just like when he's not paying attention, I'm gonna sneak a cup of that ass.
Yeah, just gonna sneak a cup of fuel.
Really?
Or you know what he should have said? Oh, come on, Riku, you've been hanging out in darkness too long. At least this place is well lit, and it's just like Sora. That's not how it works. This place is well lit, Riku. All right, stop complaining.
But check out that light, and he said that before it appeared. Like,
maybe he saw a pin needle of light.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
And now we're in the
right into the darkness.
Yep.
Where is this place?
It's the realm of darkness. It's within Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, okay.
In the dark side of Kingdom Hearts. Like, they were here in the first game.
Yeah. They were also here at the beginning of this game. 2 cloaked, hooded figures. Don't remember who.
Xemnas and Roxas.
Oh, it was them too?
Yeah.
Oh.
At least I think it was. If I remember correctly. Oh, just cast Cure, you big baby.
This world is perfect for me.
Oh my god, this emo. Fuck.
This is what the world really is? Just this? Then maybe I should fade back into darkness.
Oh my god, he's so emo.
Riku.
Okay, we get you're an edgelord.
Of light and darkness. Will be the darkness.
Yeah.
Although, when we play like games after this, I am going to like bring up a point that like I don't understand how people survive in here. Like, how do they eat? How do they age?
Hey, Sora.
It's a video game. No one eats, sleeps, or shits ever. All they do is fight and go to school.
No, they don't go to. These guys don't go to school.
Kairi went to school.
Oh yeah,
you saw her in an outfit too.
Yeah, she did go to.
At least the waves sound the same.
Oh wait, I take that back. People apparently do eat in this game because in the first one you hear Sora's mom go, "Sora, dinner's ready."
Oh yeah.
So they do eat in this game.
About thinking I was better at stuff than you? To tell you the truth, Sora, I was jealous of you.
What for?
I wished I could live life the way you do. Just following my heart.
You do, but your heart is emo as fuck.
Yeah, well, I've got my share of problems too.
Like what?
Like wanting to be like you.
Listen, if they're not the gayest couple on the face of the planet, no one is.
No, that I think that award goes to Roxas and Axel.
Really?
Really?
What's that?
Yeah. You didn't watch 358 Days Over 2, dude.
Oh, okay. Let me rephrase that then.
Which is the dumbest title for a video game I've ever...
This is the gayest couple that I've seen.
And that's not a bad thing. We're just, pointing that out. Yeah. And... Although, like, at this point in the game, like, I felt so accomplished.
You should feel accomplished now. You killed the lingering well.
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Remember, Kairi,
Yeah, but how did it end up here? Send nudes. Okay, thanks.
Oh my god.
I think it's for you.
Oh, hey, we're going in the CGI.
Thinking of you wherever you are. We pray for our sorrows to end. And hope that our hearts will blend.
Isn't this also...
This is what Kairi wrote?
To realize this wish.
Isn't this also like the rhyme at the beginning?
I don't know.
Starting a new journey may not be so hard. Or maybe it's already begun. There are many worlds. But they share the same
Oh, but that background music is so beautiful.
Yes, it is. And I don't really understand how, like...
This is meant for Sora?
Well, Kairi wrote this letter for Sora in the beginning, remember, during the Roxas part?
Yes, but why... How is it meant for Sora? Where does it indicate it's for Sora?
Exactly, like...
Unless, of course, just the fact that it's signed by Kairi is enough to know that it's for him. I don't know.
And now Sora's connection to Kairi opened a door for them to get out.
I would not have known that unless you explained it just now. I always thought it was random chance that the door opened. Just dumb fucking luck.
That's just the conclusion I've come to, and I think it is the canon explanation. I'm just...
But here's the thing, though. She... threw that bottle into the water in Destiny Isles, but it ended up in the World to Darkness.
Yes, because Sora and Kairi's connection. That's the power of love. And that's instant death right there.
No, you can...
No, from that level falling into water...
No, Andrew, it's anime, remember?
I know that, but I'm saying in real life that would just be instant death.
Yeah, you would hit the water like it was cement. Riku's like, my hair's fucking wet. I'm gonna have to redo all this.
And yet, Sora's hair is still spiky.
Well, yeah, your hair can still be spiky when wet.
Wait, what the?
You haven't had hair long enough to spike it. Hey, I was trying to hug her and kiss her. Why are you guys interrupting me?
You fucking cock blockers.
I've had the time of my life. Riku's just like, I know who my real bro is. This is my real bro right here.
This really is a beautiful ending, though.
It is. I mean, if Kingdom Hearts ended here, I would have been fine with it, but then they teased it. And then they released more games. Also, the explanation wouldn't have to keep going on and on if they ended the series right here.
Yeah. Well, there is like another after credit scene.
I know. That's why, like...
And when she held out her hand like that, I just had an instant flashback of the first game when Riku held out his hand for Sora, and then as he's reaching for it, all that tidal wave shit happened, and whatever.
I did like, though, how in the beginning of this game, when they do the kind of flashback sequence, it shows Riku holding out his hand, and then you see him turn into...
Ansem?
The Ansem... Riku, or
you mean that Xenomorph outfit?
Yeah. Where oh no, it shows him holding out his hand in the Xenomorph outfit, and then it clips back to the scene in the first game where he was just in the beach.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I figured I'll give my comments on the gameplay, and then you'll give your comments on the gameplay, then I'll talk about the story, and then you talk about the story.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So, game mechanic-wise, I think this is the best Kingdom Hearts game. I love the combat. I love the drive forms. My major complaint, though, is with the boss. Is with having to do a combo finisher on a boss. That's really that's one of the few things of the combat system in this game that I genuinely do not like, but everything else I love. And I know most of the minions in this game, like, you could just mindlessly press X, which is what I do most of the time, to, like, kill enemies, but, you know, it is, like, still really appealing to look at. But where the combat shines in this game is the boss battles. I think Kingdom Hearts 2 has brilliant boss battles. I thought the data battles were super fun. I thought Lingering Will was, although frustrating, was still fun at the end, and I felt so, good beating him the first time. And after playing the final mix version of this game, I don't think I could go back to the original Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay, so... I
mean, I could go back for the story, but that's just because everything seemed a lot simpler and clear-cut back then.
Yeah, I'm talking about, like gameplay-wise.
I know. Gameplay-wise as well, I agree with everything that you just said, but also I want to add that the reaction commands was, like, such a great feature to add.
Yes.
Especially when the reaction commands basically had what I used to call an in-fight cutscene, or a sequence where you see Sora and his team members do some kind of cool trick. That made the game feel a lot more cinematically impressive with combat, and it's not just press triangle to not die, it's also press triangle to see something cool happen, But however, the game also unfortunately does something that a lot of long RPGs do, and it still introduces a lot of collectathons, where it's you gotta collect 60 of this to make the big item, you gotta collect 50 of that to get this item. And while it's fine in a big RPG, it still would be nice to see a game break the mold rather than continue on that same formula. And gummy missions can go suck a dick.
Yeah. Actually, you just reminded me, one of the complaints about Kingdom Hearts 2 is that unlike the first game, it had platforming and it had hidden goodies. In Vanilla Kingdom Hearts 2, there really isn't any platforming or collectibles. They added that in the final mix version with the Cavern of Remembrance and the puzzle pieces. And honestly, I could live with or without that platforming. I know Sora was intended to rival Mario, but I think it was fine on its own. Because in the first game, it wasn't that hard to get lost. But in Kingdom Hearts 2, it's just, okay, an episode was added here, just go. And then you go there, and then there's no puzzle to figure out. You just keep going until you find the cutscene or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was okay with that. What do you think about that?
I mean, if you have to add platforming after the initial game is created, then why are you trying to appeal with more platforming? I think I mentioned this when we started doing the Cavern of Remembrance. If this game was meant to have platforming and puzzles, it would have been included in the original game. Don't add it as an afterthought or as DLC, because then you're just literally doing fan service. You're not incorporating it into the skeleton of the game. So, I mean, I could do without it as well. I don't care for it that much. But I feel like it's almost kind of hey, here's a free cupcake kind of deal with including platforming after the fact,
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it hurt the game adding it, but I could have, I wouldn't have been that devastated without it. Okay, now the story. I think out of all the games, Kingdom Hearts 1 had the best story, because that was when it was, simple enough to follow. And, for this game, I mean, you didn't play Dream Drop Distance, you didn't play Birth by Sleep. So, you can't really...
I have, read basically synopses of the stories, so I know enough to add to the conversation.
Yeah. It's just... a lot of the stuff that gets retconned, and it really does...
Or ignored.
Yeah, it really does bother me. In Kingdom Hearts 1, they said, after this, the walls will be, between worlds will be back. But in Kingdom Hearts 2, that doesn't mean a damn thing. And,
unless you're Tarzan.
Yeah, unless you're Tarzan. Apparently that whole world was, I don't know if it was officially retconned or not. In my head, it's still canon. And I know, we ripped the story so much, but... that's I ripped on the story because I love the story. I love the game. And, I want the story to really do well, and I hope that it won't be too confusing in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, ideally, Kingdom Hearts 3 will be the end of it, so the story will have to wrap up properly.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the organization members in this game, story-wise, there was a lot of wasted potential, and including, revisiting the worlds a second time. Some of those worlds, it felt like a waste of time. There was no reason to be in Halloween Town. But they could have done so much more with it. Like, maybe they could have had one of the organization members controlling that creature thing, and instead of just stealing presents, he's like stealing hearts or something. You know, like they could have done so much more with it.
And then also resurrecting Oogie Boogie was kind of like, why? Like, you're basically just repeating the first game over again. You know?
Yeah, and again, they don't really do much with Maleficent in this game. Like, she and Pete are just... They're just there. I felt like...
You mean Pete? It's not Peter, it's just Pete.
Oh yeah, Pete, I'm sorry. And... like, I do love the worlds, though, and... Oh yeah, Roxas, like, Jesse McCartney. That just reminds me, about the prologue. I've been thinking, I think I would not have been so frustrated with the prologue back when I played this for the first time in junior high. I don't think I would have been as frustrated playing the prologue had I played Chain of Memories. Because a lot of the frustration came from the fact that I don't know why this kid is important and I don't know what the fuck was going on. Because I just remember Sora... you know, that they beat Ansem and then they're just following Pluto, who has the letter. And that's it. And then you go straight to, okay, now you're Roxas. It's like, where the fuck is Sora? But had I played Chain of Memories, I would have known, oh, he's sleeping in the pod. So in the meantime, I'm playing as this kid. Maybe this kid is going to rescue Sora or something.
No, this kid is Sora, kind of.
Yeah, and like, so I'm thinking that had I played Chain of Memories back then, before Kingdom Hearts 2, I would have had more fun with it. And also, I think from a gameplay perspective, I think the prologue would have been better if they just cut it down, because that 3-hour prologue, man, they could have done away with the 7 Wonders. They could have done away with the stupid, you know, posters and shit. That's another thing I forgot about the gameplay, is that I think the journal requirements, like, it's the mini games, and they're not necessary. I think it's just to waste your time, I felt.
Now, story-wise for me, obviously, you know, kind of echoing Andrew, the first game was very precise with the storyline. It was concise, you know, it was short and sweet.
It was simple and clean.
Thank you, Andrew. It was simple and clean. Heartless are threatening the worlds. Stop the Heartless. Close the Heart of the Worlds, right? Simple, easy. But then in this game, they introduce, you know, nobodies, and, you know, they have all these, like, different elements that are, like, coming into the story, and, you know, God knows what else.
And, like, where were they in Kingdom Hearts 1 then if nobodies are a thing? Like, then the only mention of nobodies you get is in the final mix version with that final secret Ansem report and that fight with the unknown.
Yeah, but that also obviously came out after the fact. So it's like, did you want nobodies there to begin with? Did you not want them there to begin with? The game, Kingdom Hearts 2 story, is fine if you cut out the Disney parts, because the Disney parts are either rehashes or they're just copying off of, you know, the original material from the movies, right?
That is kind of what you would expect, though.
Yeah, but...
Like, what is a Kingdom Hearts game without the Disney worlds? Like, what would it be?
No, I understand that, but the point being, however, is that if you're cutting out the Disney parts and focusing just solely on Kingdom Hearts 2, it is a little bit confusing, especially considering that we have all these other side games coming out, and they're also expanding on the lore and what's happening. But
I'm sorry, but 1 second. Like, he knows she loves him.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Okay, I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No,
go ahead.
And he's like sheds a tear too.
Yeah, that really did make me feel warm and fuzzy inside the first time I saw that. I'm like, oh, he knows.
Now, so when it comes to, you know, the story is, I feel like they... Nomura keeps expanding the story.
And writing himself in a corner.
But not only is he expanding the story, is that all the side games continue to have something to do with the main story. That instead of just making a side game like a prologue or not a sequel, but like he keeps writing stories that all have something to do with what's happening now. Why can't he just write a game that has nothing to do with what's happening now and just create a game focused on the events of what happened before? Like, for example, what if he made a game that took place 300 years in the past, and it first establishes what a Keyblade is. Keyblades come into existence.
Well, I mean, there is something like, I mean, I haven't seen the movie myself, but there is like a, you know, like from one of the cell phone games, from one of the mobile games.
Oh, come on. The cell phone games are dumb.
Well,
we shouldn't even have to
they're
count them.
canon.
That's dumb.
They're canon.
That's dumb.
Nothing's changed, huh?
Nope. Nothing will.
The only thing that's changed, Riku, is that you're not such a douchebag anymore.
And you're not wearing pants inside of pants anymore.
Yeah, you're wearing just one pair of pants. It's Sora who's wearing pants inside of pants now because he copied off of you.
Wait, is he?
Kind of.
I didn't.
Hey, Riku,
I didn't see that.
what do you think it was? The door to the light.
If you get another shot of Sora,
This.
a full body of Sora.
In my esophagus?
This?
Sora.
Always
Oh.
closer than you think.
I was pointing to your heart, you dunce.
Sora! Riku!
See, look, he has blue pants, right? And then he has the black pants over it.
I think, but I think it's all one pair of pants. It's
So
just,
wait,
that's
is he just
the
wearing a
design of it.
onesie?
Anyway, all right, Thanos is coming, and I'm gonna need a tough team to handle it.
We're assembling the Avengers.
Yes.
What now?
Avengers assembled.
Now I just need you to go back to all the worlds you were just at and collect all the friends that you've done on the world, but you gotta do it again. And you gotta help them with their bullshit. So it's like a whole nother game.
I
Dude,
actually
really?
would be that would actually make a good story. Like you kind of get that with the summons, but it would have been interesting, like, you know, to have all your Disney friends help you for one, you know, final bout. Anyway, this is the secret ending that I got the first time that I beat the game.
Is this...
This isn't the one that I needed to complete the journal to get. There should be one after this one.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey! I know who that guy is!
I kicked his ass.
But his armor looks one uniform color. It doesn't show that multicolor that he had before.
Yep.
I know who that is.
And you know who that is?
I know who that is. But he kind of looks like a she. So, I'm just saying.
Well, he does have that slender, you know,
And he
frame.
also has that sachet sway.
And now you see Sora and Riku's Keyblade and that other Keyblade.
And I think it's Mickey's Keyblade as well.
I'm not even sure.
Because Mickey's Keyblade is just a recolor of the Kingdom Key. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
Matt, the lost to memory of Xehanort Chaser's Keyblade War. It all began with birth by sleep. I mean, you missed it before, but it also said there was also a line that said, "A key opens doors." Like, no shit, Sherlock.
See, they're all like one uniform color. I know who that is.
Do you?
I know who that is.
Wait, which one? The bald one or the guy in the
The
xenomorph
bald
outfit?
one. I know who the bald one is.
He puts.
It's Sora, right? It's Sora in the future.
Wait, I think this might be the secret ending I unlocked.
What, is it just a...
It just adds on to the other cutscene.
Yeah?
This really is, like, it looks cool, though, but...
But you never actually fight someone like this.
You'll see. Anyway, I was gonna say, it looks cool, but it's like, without context, it's like, you know, whatever. Yeah. It's kind of like watching Batman and Superman fight in Batman v Superman. Yeah, what I'm seeing looks cool, but there's not really much meaning behind it.
That's why it's a secret ending. It's a secret to everyone.
Well, no, not to people who have already played the game.
Oh, look. The helmet broke.
Yeah, I think this is...
Just the helmet.
I think this is the additional secret ending I unlocked.
Yeah, looks like it. I defeated you without lifting a finger. Well, okay, well, I lifted a finger, but I didn't move from this spot.
He really does put Earthbenders to shame.
Oh, yeah.
Look, he's fighting him with only one hand. Well, pairing him with one hand.
Oh, no. He's an old man. How strong can he be?
Obviously very...
Very strong.
Yes. This secret ending is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be.
Yep. Oh! He's definitely dead. Yep, he's dead. Was that his hand?
No, that was a Keyblade.
Oh.
That snapped in half.
I hope it wasn't Kingdom Key, because, oh boy.
Roxas? Dear God, how long does this cutscene last?
Well, you did the whole 100%, so it lasts a while. Oh! Kingdom Hearts. You were there the whole time.
Destiny is never left to chance.
Oh!
Play Birth by Sleep to find out what the fuck this means.
But the game, when this cutscene officially came out, wasn't out yet.
Well, I mean, at this point...
Wasn't this used as a teaser for Kingdom Hearts 3?
That?
Yeah, that scene with Mickey?
I don't think it was. Woo! The end.
Okay, so it wasn't that you got two different scenes, it was just an extended secret scene.
Yeah.
Look at that. 100%!
Yep.
Oh, you were only saved by Mickey 3 times.
Yeah, once from the Hydra, and I think twice from Zeldin. Most used final form 79 times.
Oh, you can save.
Used anti-form 15 times. Most used summon Peter Pan 172 times.
Wow, so your best friend's Peter Pan.
Well, because I was farming, sex.
True.
Oh, well, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.
And share with your friends.
Yeah. And we hope that you'll join us next time for our next Kingdom Hearts game, Birth by Sleep.
Yep, because that's not going to be confusing as well. I think if they just keep everything concise, it'll be fine.
Well, if you follow the story, like... you know, with like the assistance of like, you know, wiki pages and stuff. It's not that complicated to follow. It's just like trying to follow it from scratch like we did from 2006, you know, that's where the confusing
it's not
of the
that
story
great a
is.
game then if you have to have something aid you with the story. The story should be able to stand on its own merit. But that's a debate for another time.
Yeah.
Anywho, thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed.